starting off on deck 16. This is the Vitality Fitness Center on Ovation of the Seas. If you are new here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. My name is Haley and I make all sorts of travel content from cruising to Disney to Europe and all over the world, you name it. So this is going to be a very light tour. I did it from top to bottom with the public spaces. I didn't go deck by deck on all the stateroom decks, but you guys will get the gist, and I'm always going to note on here which deck it is. So I may not be speaking through this whole thing. I will add tidbits as we go, but you will get the gist of it, and I hope that you enjoy it. Please leave me a question down below if you have any questions about this ship. I did an Alaskan sailing August 2021 on this ship, had a wonderful time, and I'm pretty prompt, so I'll try to respond to you. If you have a personal question you might not want to leave in the comment section, just send me a direct message on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can pretty much find me anywhere. And speaking of which, if you're on those channels, please give me a follow there too. Now we're gonna head down to deck 15. This is forward also, I should tell you that. This is the forward section. I actually liked being on this part of the ship. My room was on deck 13 right around the corner from these staircases here to the left, and I absolutely loved it. So what you're gonna see off of the elevators here, this is the area that goes into the indoor family solarium. Right by where we were by the elevators is also where the spa is. You can access the outdoors on either side. As you can see, it was a very cloudy, foggy day, but overall this sailing we had really great, beautiful weather. So as you can see, this is the outdoor running track. It goes all the way up and around the front. We're not going to go that whole way. A lot of people cluster up there when we go into the Dawes Glacier area. So keep in mind that is a great initial spot, but if you're going to want to see the glacier in all its glory, I recommend going to the back of the ship for when the captain does his 2 360 spins. So here we go. Sorry that you can see my gimbal through part of this. I didn't realize it until after I'd finished recording and brought everything home. Here's the outdoor pool. This didn't get used a whole lot on our sailing. It was a bit cool for an outdoor pool. There is a splash pad right up where I was pointing. There is the sweets deck. And then of course you have North Star over there. I do not generally walk this fast. This is sped up, and I know this may not seem like it's fast enough, but I wanted to make sure that the gimbal kept everything perfectly. When you go in those doors right there, that is going to be entrance into the SeaPlex. Down below is going to be Windjammer. But the SeaPlex is truly wonderful on this ship. As you can see, I realized part of the way that maybe my phone wasn't lined up. So now we are back to normal. Each of the Quantum class ships has a, kind of like an animal for each of the ships, and this one was pandas. It's so cute. I will say it's a great spot for a selfie, especially with the panda that's looking down at you. It's wonderful. So these ships have an outdoor rock climbing wall area. It has a flow rider. It has the iFly skydiving simulator. My daughter spent a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, on the flow rider. This is that area of the ship that I was talking about with the views for the glacier for the spins. I set up a time lapse here. There's actually a video of it here on my YouTube channel if you'd like to take a peek, as well as vlogs from each of the ports in Alaska. So definitely check those out. But that is a great spot for photos, because then you don't have all the upper glass that's in your way like you do in the front of the ship or the sides. And you can't have a cruise ship without shuffleboard. Here's some shuffleboard right here. This is the other side of the SeaPlex. I'm not going to go up the full way. We're actually, I believe, going to go into the SeaPlex here. My daughter's possibly favorite food venue. I will say I really enjoy it as well myself, is the SeaPlex Dog House with all their different hot dogs and sausages that's included in your cruise fare. It's wonderful. So in the SeaPlex, you'll see you can do bumper cars here. They have different sports that they'll do on the SeaPlex deck. They will also do roller skating. There's a variety of things. Up top are the Xbox gaming. There's ping pong tables. There's so much to do here in the SeaPlex. When Olivia wasn't on the Flow Rider, she was usually here. This is the Teens Club area. There is the Sweet Sun deck. And now we're going to go down to deck 14. Here is deck 14. This is more teen hangout space for the kids club. You have dual entrances to the Windjammer Buffet, and this is also where Coastal Kitchen is. Out on the pool deck to my right, you have Fish and Ships. I will have a review up on this YouTube channel. It is partially complimentary and it is partially upgrade options. So if you wanted more of an upgraded fish fry or a lobster roll, you could pay for that, but there is some fried fish included. There's some nice big hot tubs on the pool deck. Right over here is where ice cream is normally. And there's a variety of furniture. Now we're going to be on the actual pool level of the family solarium. This is what's nice on those cold days. These are made to be cold weather ships. There are hot tubs as well as a towel station. I'm going to give you a little view right here, as well as a little kids splash pool. And then the best part of this ship, I think, is the solarium. They have the best solariums out of all the ships in the fleet, even I think over Oasis class. They are just so beautiful. They have actual true pools in them. Hands down, Quantum class has the best solariums, and if you disagree with me, I want to know in the comments section. I just think it's beautiful. I dare say Anthem technically has the best because it has that cool swing in the front, but look at these pools. They just cascade down. You have the pool loungers. There's a couple hot tubs in here. I mean, it is beautiful. So one of the things that's unique on these solariums is you have two lookout areas. Kind of give you an idea right here. I did a lookout in some of the ports. There's one on each side. But just look at those beautiful cascading pools. I love this solarium. It's just beautiful. And this is on the front of the ship, if you could not tell. I am pretty glad that I sped this up though, because I hate when there's just those super long ship tours. I really try to condense them and not make them too long. I think my longest one is on Oasis after its refurb from December 2019. But I mean, those ships are massive. Those ones are going to be a little longer. So to our left here, you have Solarium Bistro. I actually love getting breakfast in here. They do have a dining option for dinner. And now we're gonna pop back into that family solarium area. See, cool. Now we're gonna go inside, and this is also where Adventure Ocean is, the next deck down on 12. Now we are at the bottom. We are at the bottom and we are going to work our way up. We are doing deck 3, music hall and walking. So remember, Music Hall has multi-decks, so it is not just deck 3, there's a deck above. We're gonna go through the casino here. This is actually a cute casino. I don't spend a whole lot of times. I mainly do $20 on slots because I'm a wimp. And there is a staircase that goes right up to the esplanade. That is correct. It is an esplanade, not a promenade. That is what they are called on quantum class. Wash your hands, everybody. And then at the end here, you have 2 of the main dining rooms. On the next deck up, there are 2 more right above each of these, just so you guys get a hang of that. I waited and decided if I wanted to go all the way forward or not. They all have a different theme, but they are the same menu. All right, so now we are next deck up. Here is Silk and American Grill, I believe it's called. Those are the other 2 rooms. So we are on deck 4 now, and we are going on to the base level of the Royal Esplanade. This is where all the shops are. This is where Sorrento's is. This is where the pub is. Guest services. And guys, pro tip, if you have a lady that likes some Kate Spade, you need to check out that shop because there are deals to be had. I may have bought a lot of Kate Spade on this sailing because the prices were that good. So, and don't trust what you see on the tag. Make them ring it up for you. Not make them, that sounded really harsh. I'm sorry about that. There is the patisserie. That is purchased food. The macaroons are okay. And then of course you have your typical shops like normal. These stairs right here will take you up to the schooner bar area. And then of course there is the music hall coming up right here. More shops to your left. And then as you keep walking forward as well, hold on, wait, I forgot I went back in to show you guys. Oh, I'm not perfect. It was an afterthought. I forgot that I did this. So here is the upper level. There are pool tables that are self-leveling because obviously being at sea, things can get a little crazy. So anyways, as you walk forward in the ship, you are going to come up on more elevators, and you're also going to come up on parts of the theater. Pro tip, that butterfly display right there, if you actually touch the butterflies, they'll fly away. And here's the elevators I was talking about. Now we are up on deck 5. There's the other part of the theater. There is an outdoor deck on deck 5. And here is the schooner bar. So on deck 5, which is eventually, you're going to see Chops Grill right here. This is where a lot of the specialty dining is. Parts of deck 5 overlook onto the center of the Royal Esplanade, as you're going to see here momentarily. So after you get through the schooner bar, you're going to see the robotic bar. You're going to see Izumi, which actually has a really nice view onto the promenade. I did not fall. I just accidentally jerked the gimbal. My daughter loved the robotic bar, Bionic bar. It is not my favorite, but you know, the seats right here in Izumi looking out are wonderful. And then there is Wonderland here to your left. This is also where the photo gallery is on the other side. My daughter loved Wonderland. Her favorite was the Branzino. It was actually really good. This is also where the shore excursions deck is. There you can get outside. Now, I dare say, as much as I said the Solarium's my favorite part, one of the things that I just love about Quantum Class is this walkway to the back of the ship. It is so beautiful. This is where Jamie's Italian is, which is really great. I highly recommend trying that. There is an Omega shop. This is where Vintages is. And we're also making our way back to Next Cruise and 270. I love the cafe at 270. The view, you just cannot beat it. I wish the day was a little nicer for the view that you guys are going to see from Club 270. They do shows in there. You can hang out in there. My daughter and I went and painted in there one day. We brought watercolors with us. They didn't provide it. We just painted in there because we brought our own palettes. But the food is so good. Great breakfast. They mix salads, paninis for lunch. There's a little cafe that does coffee and desserts, and that's included in your cruise fare. But when it is a sunny day and you are looking out those big, beautiful windows, it is just stunning. This is a view from another day up top. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.